13 is an unlucky number, and apparently it's unlucky for us. We've played 13 games. We have 2 wins. We have a win more than Bournemouth, but that's not enough to get us ahead of Bournemouth in the Premier League table. Welcome back, guys, to the Son of Scotland 90 channel. We're playing as Nottingham Forest in this FIFA 23 career mode, and after 13 games, we find ourselves in the relegation zone. We're sitting in 18th place. Now, we are 4 points ahead of the 2 teams below us. That's good news. 4 points ahead of Fulham, 4 points ahead of Southampton. However, we're not out of the relegation zone. We've got the same amount of wins as Newcastle. We've got a 1 win more than Bournemouth, yet both of those teams find themselves ahead of us on goal difference. Then you've got Crystal Palace, who are a point further ahead. So even though we are in the relegation zone, we could potentially be just 1 or 2 games away from moving out of this. Now, that's the good news. You know, we're not that far away from potentially moving out the bottom 3. But the bad news is we've got a shitload of tough games coming up. Today, the opening match, we have to travel to London to take on Tottenham. I said London as if you could tell who that is. I mean, technically, you could travel to London to play anybody because there's so many London clubs in this league. But don't worry, guys. Our second game of this episode is also against a London club. That is Chelsea. So that's massive. And then you're thinking, well, surely it gets easier. No, it doesn't. Because our third game of the episode is against another London club. We travel back to London to take on Arsenal at the Emirates. So this is incredible. 3 games, a triple London header, and it could be massive. You know, we get a good points tally for these 3 games. We're flying. We're looking good. We're looking like we can survive. But who knows? If we get 3 heavy pumpings, then maybe we'll find ourselves cut adrift in the bottom 3. So massive episode coming up. Tottenham are currently doing all right. They've got 25 points. They're sitting 5th. They'll be looking to win at home to strengthen their title challenge. We'll be looking to pick up anything we can in order to give ourselves a chance of staying in the league. Let's see what happens next. Harry Kane, son! There he is. Harry Kane, the window licker himself. He's got a shitload of goals. Him and that man right next to him. They are prolific. Hopefully we can keep them quiet today, though. This is how Spurs will line up. Fraser Foster in net. Spence, Lenglet, Davis, Sanchez and Sessegnon, the back 5. Bentancur in midfield. It's Kulevski, Kane and Son up top, and Højbjerg in there as well. I'm not too sure who this Kulevski guy is, so I'll keep an eye on him. Hopefully he is not that good. As for us, hopefully we will have some strikers back by, I believe, the next game. We should have at least 1 back, so looking forward to that. Anyway, we're going to be Dean Henderson, Aurier, Worrell, Bolly, Nakati and Lodi, the back 5. Mangala and Fuller in front of them. Then Jesse Lingard. Then it's Brennan Johnson and Gibson White up front. But we definitely need this transfer window to hurry up and come along. Because like I said, injuries are killing us. But here we go. Up next in London, it's Forest versus Spurs. Oh no, Kane spun around. And just like that, Harry Kane spins, twists and turns. And he's done exactly that to our defence. 10 goals in 14 games. Easy opener for Harry Kane. We need to be better. Spurs 1, Forest 0. Lingard, Jesse Lingard, the former United man. He's got Spurs players in front of him. He's looking to try and open up some space. He gets a shot off. It doesn't really lead to anything. And yeah, Spurs survive that attack. Kane done well there, laid it off, but thankfully we got in with a tackle. And now maybe we can have the counter here. Lingard going to look over the top for Gibbs White. He tries to pick him out. Gibbs White may actually get to this, but the referee has gave us a free kick instead. Not too sure why. Let's see if we can we do anything? What can we do with this? Let's see. We're just going to try and launch this in then. Let's go see if we can get it into the box. Lingard. What the fuck is that? That's terrible for Jesse Lingard. No wonder we're in the bottom 3 relegation zone for life. Oh, that's brilliant there. Determination. Gibbs White now looking for... That's a poor pass. Brennan Johnson did make the run, but... I mean, he was never getting found with that ball. It was a horrendous pass. We didn't even call it a pass. That's an abysmal attempt to find his man. Right, here we go. Bolly wins that. Takes it off Kane. Here we go. We're trying to play away for the back. Aurier back to Bolly. Bolly spins around, turns around, finds Aurier. Aurier to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White. Nice wee touch there, opens things up, comes inside now, finds Fuller. Fuller up to Jesse Lingard. Lingard to Johnson. Johnson trying to play it back to Lingard, who was quite a long way offside there, so not quite sure why that was so bad, but oh my god, it's going to, yeah, it's taken care of. Every time the ball comes towards Kane, and oh, Henderson, former United man, almost gifting Kane a goal there. Thankfully though, we got away with it. Fruller then is going to look for Lodi on the left hand side. Lodi comes back, still Lodi. Finds Fruller. Fruller plays it out to Aurier. Aurier looking for the cross into the box. It's headed in towards Johnson. Oh, he's done a jumping bicycle kick and it's cleared away by Spurs and they survive just before we get into half time here. Just when it looked like maybe we could equalise there, Spurs are holding on, and I tell you what, we're coming into this game more. Let's see if we can offer up another threat before the break. It's Johnson. Out to Lodi, back to Fruller to Johnson, back to Fruller. We're looking for options, back and towards Gibbs-White. He flicks it on and Foster will come out, Foster will gather it up, and that should do us here for the opening half. Spurs started pretty well. They were gifted a goal, but I tell you what, since then they haven't really had that much to offer. The other 1-0 lead, but it's not secure at the break. It's Spurs 1, Forest 0. A lot to play for in this second half coming up next. Did well there, get that away from Harry Kane. Ball back to Mangala. Mangala now looking for Johnson. It's a poor pass cut out by Spurs, but we win it back only for it to go for a throw-in. So Spurs hanging on here. We are now like 11 minutes into the second half. It's a great turn there for Patrick Hierroy-Boig, and now Spurs looking dangerous. It's Harold Kane. Harold Kane still going. He's played it through, but we get away with it. Ball then out to Aurier, up to Lingard now. Lingard chests it down, finds Fruller, but the referee spotted a handball there. I didn't see it. Referee though, microscopic eyesight. He's seen it. He's seen everything, and that's seen by Henderson. Alright, he's just been cleaned out there. What the hell? It's offside. It must off the post. Very fortunate. We survive. Thankfully. Now it's headed down to Lingard. Here we go. We've got Gibbs-White. We've got Johnson. But why is Gibbs-White falling back? We need him to get forward. And he decides to drop back. Not good. Aurier. Ball in. Johnson back post. It's Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White wins the pass, but it's to nobody. Now Spurs coming forward through Spence. It's Kulevski. Lodi is going to try and go over and do something, try and get the ball off him, and can he? He does. And he actually wins the throw, and that's brilliant there from Lodi with 21 minutes remaining. Can't give it away like that, but we do get it back. Ball played it to Worrell. Now it's Aurier. Aurier to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White. Couple of step overs with White. White trying to find Lingard, but just getting out-muscled in. Spurs have brought on Perisic as they try and see out the game. Harry Kane out to Kulevski again. It's back to Kane. Good tackle. This time by Bowley. Spurs still looking dangerous. Still pushing for a second goal. We need to push Harry Kane back. We did momentarily there. 1-0, we've allowed them through, and this time it's all over. Yep, that will do it. Can't allow Spurs through like that. We made an error. We made a mistake. We won the ball, then we just gave it away. And Spurs, with that goal, will win this. It's Patrick Hierroy-Boig with the goal. And yeah, we're done here. It's going to finish at least 2-0 to Spurs. I just don't see any way back for us. There's not enough time, really, for us to find a way back into this game. Especially needing 2 goals. Lingard back to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White spins around. Gibbs-White shoots from distance. Tight angle, though, never beating the goalkeeper. It's a simple save for Foster. Ball through to Gibbs-White. Must be. Oh, we've hit it. Oh, man, we've hit that right at Foster. If that goes in, maybe we've got a chance of getting something out of this game, but we really needed that to find the back of the net. Poor finish for Gibbs-White. And that's what I'm saying. Without strikers, you know, we've been struggling to score goals. Maybe if we had some of our recognised strikers playing today, then that might have been a goal, and that might have given us an opportunity to try and get something at this game with a couple of minutes to go. And Henderson comes out, snatches the ball. Rolls it off to Bolly. Is there any time left here? There's a minute added on. We've tried to play it up. It's Lingard. That will do it then. Referee is blowing for full time. It's going to be a 2-0 win for Tottenham. Conte looks very happy, but I'm not. Goals for Kane and Højbjerg. Kane on the 7th minute, then Højbjerg on the 77th minute gives Spurs the win. It wasn't, I mean, there wasn't that much in it. You know, we actually had more shots, albeit they had the better chances. Like, I have no complaints. Spurs probably edged it, but it was a close game. We just didn't have the finishing power up front to do anything, really. So, on to the next one, which, of course, is Chelsea. Hopefully, we can perform better than that. And like I said, we should have a striker back for that game. But we ain't going to move out the bottom three with that defeat. We know that. But where will we be? That is the big question. Hopefully, we haven't fallen further behind the teams in front of us. That's what I want to find out. And as we look at the league table now, we do get some bad news. It looks like the teams that we were competing against have both won. So, big win for Newcastle, a big win for Bournemouth. And both of those teams go from 9 points to 12 points. So, that was a bit of a disaster there for us. That weekend, it was a weekend to forget. Up next with Chelsea at home. Hopefully, we can find our third win of the season and try and reel in those teams ahead of us. Alright, here we go then. Chelsea up next, and some good news as we do get Awoni back into the starting 11. We've missed him. Hopefully he can come back with a bang. Hopefully he can get a goal and help us secure some points today against Chelsea, who of course have got Aubameyang up front. They've got Mount on the right, Sterling on the left. It's a strong Chelsea team. Got 5 playing at the back as well, so they're going to be hard to break down. So I'm under no illusions this will be a difficult game. But out of the 3 games today, it's probably the game I've got the best chance of getting something out of. So hopefully we can do it, especially with the return of Awoni up front.
For Nottingham Forest, it didn't really go to plan last time out. They lost again.
Aubameyang has chipped him, and that's too simple. That's too easy. And I tell you what, man, it's kind of too good for Aubameyang. And it looks like he's going to run over and celebrate with the manager. Chelsea change their manager that often. I don't even know who it's fucking going to be. Could be anybody. Maybe it's Mourinho. Maybe they brought Mourinho back in. Not too sure who it is on the sidelines. I mean, I know it was Tuchel when the game started, but it looked more like Potter there, but whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter who it is. We're getting beat. Oh, no, it's Sterling. Oh, he's trying to get round Henderson, but Henderson managed just to get enough on it there. He grabbed it in, and we need it to. I thought Sterling took it round him there. I really did, but oh my God, speaking of going round him, where's that one going? Out and round the stadium, for God's sake. Right, we win it back. McKenna to Lodi. It's Awoni now, who's just came back for today's game. Hasn't really done much, though. Kind of expected more for him. I was hoping he could, lead us to maybe victory today. But here we go, Awoni drills one. Oh my God, he's actually unleashed a great shot there, forcing a fantastic save after the goalkeeper. Gibbs White, ball in. It's flicked away. It's going to be down for Bolly. It's going to fall for Fuller. It's Bolly again. Bolly can't get a shot off. Gibbs White shot is took a deflection into the hands of Mendy, and Chelsea survive. Still Johnson lays it off. Williams. The Welshman loses it. Not great there. Chilwell now coming forward. That will be intercepted now. Oh, you can't be... Almost lost it there. Henderson, again, took a really heavy touch, but the referee will spare any blushes. He'll blow for half-time. And, yeah, we do get into the break then. And look at that. Newcastle are winning again. That's the last thing we need. We're fighting them in a relegation battle at the moment. If things stay the way they are at the moment, though, I mean, Newcastle will be 6 points clear of us, so who knows? Maybe Newcastle will no longer be in a relegation battle. We might be in a relegation battle with ourselves. Could get lonely for us at the bottom soon if we don't start getting results. Could do with a goal here in this second half. It's Fuller to Awoni. Awoni cuts inside again. Awoni drills one, headed away. And Chelsea are hanging on here. Awoni's trying. He's trying to get us a goal. He's doing his best, but at the moment, it's not good enough. It's Mount. Mount against McKenna. Great tackle from McKenna. Fuller will be first to it. He launched it up to Johnson. Back to Awoni. Awoni now to Johnson. It's back to Awoni. It's Gibbs White. Drills one. It's took another deflection. We'll chase it, and Chilwell gets it back to Koulibaly. And again, Chelsea looking to clear the danger. Good ball up to Johnson, but again, he's just out-muscled there. Koulibaly holding him off. Just out-muscling him, out-strengthening him. It's Sterling to Mount. It's Mount. Mount trying to find Havertz, but it's a poor ball. Nottingham Forest will come away with it. Worrell now. Worrell to Awoni. Awoni drops deep. Plays it to Freuler. Freuler will find Lodi. Lodi back to Freuler now. Freuler, what can Freuler do? Freuler finds Johnson. Johnson will take the ball in his stride. He plays on Awoni. Awoni getting the best of Sakaria. Pulling him out wide here. And Johnson loses it. They are not good enough. Alex Scott comes through with a scoreline that none of us care about. The only scoreline we care about at the moment is this one right here, and it could be a bit to get worse for us. It's Havertz is through. Havertz is holding on to it for now. Havertz still trying to get through. Joe Worrell, though, has fallen down, and we're going to bring on Taylor now for Awoni, and it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea here. 13 minutes to go. Mason Mount getting ready to take this. We'll get Lodi on the line. Mount over the wall. It's off the crossbar. Took a deflection off somebody. I think it's Havertz. And that'll do it. It's all over now. 2-0 Chelsea. Fat lady is fucking singing. She's been to Greg's. She's ate all the pies. Now she's singing her lungs out. It's going to be a 2-0 win at least, I think, for Chelsea. Doesn't matter how many goals they win by, but it's going to be similar to the last game. I felt like we went 2-0 down late on against Tottenham, and I just didn't feel like there was any way back, and that's exactly how I feel here today with Chelsea. That it was Loftus-Cheek with that goal, so it wasn't Havertz, but I don't think it really matters. Whoever scored ain't going to change much for us. In fact, it probably just means that we will lose this game. So yeah, we got one striker back. Well, it turns out that striker wasn't enough today. Alex Scott again with more score lines. Unless she's got goal updates in this game for us, then I don't care. And that's it then. Chelsea hold on. It's another 2-0 win. It's another 2-0 defeat for us. So, not great. 2 games into this London triple header, and we find ourselves with defeats in both games. It's another match where we had more shots than our opponent, but just couldn't do much. Brentford came back though and beat Newcastle by 2-1. I'm happy with that scoreline. That definitely helps us. We needed that. We couldn't afford Newcastle to win another game and take another 3 points off us. So thankfully they actually lost that game. But up next we have Arsenal, and then we've got Newcastle after that. So some big games coming up here. But we know that we need to get back to our best. We need to get something on the board here. We don't want to lose all 3 games. So we'll go to the Emirates looking for something. We'll look for scraps. Even if we can get a point, even if we can get a draw against Arsenal, I'll take it. The main thing is, we need to get something. Player of the Year has been announced. It's been awarded to Karim Benzema. I tell you what, I wish he played for us. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Who does play for us, though? At the moment, not a lot. We don't have many strikers. We've got Awoni, who came back in the last game for injury. We're still without our other striker for a few games, so we'll just need to make do with what we have. And what we have at the moment isn't a lot, but what can we do, guys? Look at that. Bournemouth have put together 2 wins on the bounce. They now move 6 points clear of us. We know that we're beginning to... If Crystal Palace pick up a win and we don't, then yeah, we're beginning to fall away here. Fulham are the only team not to have a win so far. Are Fulham already down? I wouldn't go that far, but Fulham also need a win. So it's very close at the bottom, but you feel like the bottom 3 teams, if they don't start getting results soon, then, you know, the table is only gonna get looking worse for them. But look at that. We've only scored 15 goals. We are among the lowest scoring teams in the league. Only Brighton and Fulham have scored less than us, and even then, it's only by 1 goal. So we do need to start scoring more. We've conceded the most goals in the league. So looks like in January, if we make it to January, it's pretty simple. We need to bring in defenders. We need to bring in goal scorers. We probably need to bring in a whole new starting 11. But let's take on Arsenal. Let's see if we can get some momentum back on our side with a big win against the Gunners. Okay, so here's our lineup then for the last game of the episode. We're going with Henderson in nets, Lodi, Nakate, McKenna, Worrell, Aurier, the back 5, Freuler, Mangala in midfield, Lingard in front of them, and up front it's Awoni, Gibbs, White, and that is the team. As for Arsenal, they're going with Ramsdale, Tierney, Holding, White, Cedric, Smith Rowe, Elneny, Xhaka, Marquinhos, Vieira, and Jesus. Good tackle for McKenna. Charges forward, finds Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White trying to get away from Xhaka, but no, Xhaka does better, but now McKenna intercepts at Arsenal, giving away possession here. Then we go and do the same. Not a good start here for either team, bit nervy. Ball out to Lodi. Like I said, both teams giving the ball away, then we go and do it again. Terrible attempt at a pass there. Ball up to Jesus. Jesus has just completely done us in at the back, but thankfully, Dean Henderson pulls off a big save with 10 minutes gone. It's a corner though. We need to defend this well. Henderson comes out, collects it. Good stuff. Henderson will play the ball up. Tierney will get to it first, and Tierney is going to try and get the better of Gibbs-White. He does. Takes it round Gibbs-White. Plays in Elneny. Elneny back to Tierney. Tierney being closed down here, but he gets past three Forest players. Tierney then just destroying three Forest guys that were trying to get the ball off him. Not good for us. Right, here we go. McKenna with a really good tackle. Tell you what, McKenna's been good today. I know it's only 16 minutes in, but every time he goes for a challenge, he makes it. It's always successful. Good block. Another shot, and this time there's no block. Dean Henderson hasn't got a save, and Jesus, he phones home. He celebrates the goal, and we're just not good enough, guys. We're not. When we come up against the top opposition, you can just see that we don't have what it takes. It's Jesus with the goal, Arsenal with the lead, and I'm beginning to fear the worst here. It's 1-0 to the Gunners. And I don't know if there's any way back into it. We just don't really have any firepower. We do not look like scoring goals. Let's see what Awoni can do. Plays it out to Aurier. Aurier now is going to look to come inside. He's going to look to... try to find Gibbs-White there. But the pass just wasn't up to the standard that we needed. Gibbs-White still holding up the ball. Lays it off to Freuler. Freuler chips it up. It's Lingard. Heads it down into Mangala's path. Mangala shoots and... I thought maybe we'd have got away back in there. Mangala's shot was blocked. It was looking pretty decent though for us. It was optimistic. I was hoping for the best, but the best never came. And now Arsenal are coming forward, and this could be us in a big heap of trouble. But no, McKenna gets another tackle, and it's all wide now. It's cleared away again. It's another tackle from McKenna. Mangala now will pick up the ball. He'll charge forward. It's up to Gibbs-White. The referee though's blown for an injury to Jesus that we couldn't care about. We were on the counter there. And the ref, I can't believe that. Great challenge from McKenna. But the referee's pulled it back, and look at that. Nketiah's coming on, so it looks like Jesus' day is over. Right, ball it to Lodi. This is the chance. Lodi in towards Lingard. Lingard. The pass is to the wrong man. Man, with fucking Gibbs-White there sitting free. Sitting in all the space like an astronaut, and unfortunately we just did not pick out a decent pass that would have found him and would have given us a great chance to equalise. Now it's Nketiah, the man that's come on for Jesus. He's overrun that, and Henderson, he's trying to win a penalty. That's really cheap there. Really cheap. Right, a few minutes to go before the break. What have we got left in the tank here in the opening 45? Not a lot. Poor tackle. We need to see if we can win this ball back. A minute to go before the break. Good challenge that time from McKenna, but Arsenal again coming forward. It's Nketiah. Worrell though, another good tackle. And this time it's... and the referee blows for half time when we were in trouble. So I'll take that. Because the last thing we want to do is concede a second goal before the break. Liverpool are beating Southampton by 1-0. Second half, here we come, guys. We're playing okay. We don't really look like causing Arsenal that many problems, but at 1-0, you only need one chance. That's what I'll be telling the lads, and we've won it back early here, thanks to Mangala. Can we create an opportunity straight away? Hopefully we can. Ball out to Worrell. Worrell finds Aurier. Aurier to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White back to Mangala. This could be the chance here. Mangala drills one. It's easy catch there for Ramsdale. And that's offside. Has to be off. And I don't think it's been given. It's 2-0. Eden Nketiah, and that'll surely do it. I mean, there's no way back for us now. I know I've said that the last two games, but we can barely score a goal, never mind score multiple goals to get our way back into positive results. So, yeah, Eden Nketiah, I think Henderson should do better. But it is what it is. It's 2-0 Arsenal now, and it's probably another defeat here. Unless we can get a minor miracle in the last, what, 30 minutes? I just don't really see it happening. We need 2 goals. We need to keep a clean sheet from this point onwards. The odds are against us. Gibbs White then going to look for Awoni. It's headed away. Gibbs White heads it back down to Lingard. Awoni. It's back to Mangala. Mangala looking for... Still Mangala here. Ball in, back post. It's headed away again. Fruller heads it down. It's Lingard. It's Mangala. It's back to Mangala. It's good play for us, but it's only going to be a corner. Marquinhos going off for Arsenal. Taken short. It's not good enough for us. We give it away, and that's horrendous there. We get a corner. You need to take all the chances you get, and we've not done that. We've just given away possession there. Right, ball through to Gibbs White. This is it, surely. Gibbs White must go. Saved by Ramsdale. Tell you what, last like 10 minutes we have got into this game a lot more. Ball in. It's going to be Mangala now. Mangala back out towards Gibbs White. It is Mangala. It's Fruller. Fruller finds Worrell. Worrell will lay it off to Williams. Williams back to Worrell. It's Lingard, and it's saved again by Ramsdale. Ramsdale wants this clean sheet. He's going to do anything to get it. Ball in. Worrell trying to get to it. Worrell's in a good position, but no, it's Lagonga coming away with it. Now he's going back the way. Wasting time. Corner flag tactics already. That's pretty tough. Oh, I can't believe they've sneaked that in. So yeah, that's it. Game is over now. If there was any chance of us getting back into it, that chance is completely gone on the 79th minute. Cedric makes it 3-0 to the Arsenal, and yeah, any hopes of us, like I said, getting a positive result today are completely gone, and it's just a matter of seeing if we can get a consolation. Hopefully we don't concede any more, but passing like that, we might concede 10 more. That is just simply not good enough. Ball now out to Nketiah. He's going to keep this in wide. He's got pace. It was a fast ball. It looked like there was too much on it, but no, he kept it in. It didn't really help him much, though. McKenna wins it. McKenna to Fruller. Awoni. Awoni through to Gibbs White. Gibbs White drills it low, and it's that man again. Oh, Ramsdale's done us today. I'll be honest, Ramsdale, what a game he's had. Ball in. It's going to be Johnson. It's out towards Gibbs White. Gibbs White again chips it in. It's just glancing header across the 6-yard box for any takers, but no one wants it. Here we go. Got the ball back again. Here we go. This time Johnson. And that's it. We don't have any time left. I thought the referee might have been a bit lenient. I thought he might give us a couple more seconds there to try and make something happen. But no, the referee puts us out of misery. Thank God for that, in fairness. And again, it's another game where I thought it was reasonably close. But in the end, Arsenal took their chances. We didn't take ours. And they get the 3-0 win. So yeah, no complaints. We need to do better. We need to be better. And at the moment, we're not. We're struggling to score goals. I wish we were struggling to concede goals, but unfortunately that's not the case. We're conceding goals for fun, and that is how this episode, guys, is going to come to an end. Up next, got some games against Newcastle and West Ham, though. We'll need to make sure that we win them. We're still only a point behind Crystal Palace, which is good news. So potentially only one win away from moving out of the bottom 3, but still, it's not looking good for us. It's definitely not looking good for Fulham. 16 games in now, still without a single win. So Fulham are struggling. We are struggling. Southampton are struggling. And the next game against Newcastle could be huge for us. If we beat Newcastle, then we bring the gap between ourselves and them down to 3. But if they beat us, then they go 9 points clear. And you'd have to assume at that stage that we would not be catching them. So yeah. Next time out, guys, it's going to be absolutely massive. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can get a win. It's been a while since we got anything. So even if we can get some draws, I'll probably take that as well. But we need to get points on the board, guys. That is what we need next time out. So hopefully, we can get something. That's going to do it for me. I've been Scotland 90, guys. This has been the Nottingham Forest Career Mode. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. And of course, until then, until next time, peace.